Meanwhile, Olive began to worry about the next day's competition. She was afraid of failing. She was afraid of disappointing her father. But her usually reckless grandfather spoke the most healing words. He told Olive, "A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try."
Now you're trying, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you're not a loser. We're gonna have fun tomorrow, right?
Before bed, the father wanted to try once more to reach the agent. He borrowed a motorcycle and rode 36 kilometers to the agent's hotel. He anxiously called the number. Still no answer. But then he heard the ringtone echoing in the lobby. It turned out the agent had been avoiding him. The agent said he was just a nobody. His books couldn't sell. This crushed the father. A man who had always believed in success was now facing his greatest failure. The next day, the father slept in, exhausted, until Olive woke him up. Grandpa had overdosed on drugs the night before and died in the bathroom. He had stopped breathing by dawn. The whole family was heartbroken. The mother cried uncontrollably. The brother silently handed Olive a note, telling her to go hug her mother. According to hospital rules, Grandpa's body had to be sent for cremation. That would mean the family would miss the competition. The father asked the hospital to store the body temporarily, but his request was denied. After an argument, the father eventually gave in, only asking to see his father's body one more time. But the moment he pulled back the white sheet, he couldn't hold back any longer. Meanwhile, the mother talked with Olive, suggesting they wait until next year to compete. Before Olive could respond, her father refused. They had traveled over 1,000 kilometers just so Olive could fulfill her dream. He refused to give up halfway. Besides, making Olive a beauty queen had also been Grandpa's wish, so the father had a bold idea. He decided to steal the body. He told his family, "There are two kinds of people in this world, winners and losers. The biggest difference between them is that winners never give up easily. So, are we winners or losers?"
Let's do it.
For once, the father's success philosophy worked. He convinced the family. He and his wife lifted the body out the window, while the uncle and the brother waited downstairs to receive it. They put Grandpa in the trunk and continued on to their destination. But Grandpa's death cast a pall of sadness over the car. Olive learned from her uncle what death really meant. After a while, Olive started playing a vision test game with her brother. But when they got to the color blindness test, they discovered that the brother, who dreamed of being a pilot, was severely red-green colorblind. That meant his dream was now a joke. The crushing disappointment caused the brother to break down. He kicked the car door in anger. The father had no choice but to pull over. The brother screamed, releasing years of pent-up frustration. The mother chased after him to comfort him, but all her words felt hollow. The despair of adolescence cannot be soothed by a few words of encouragement. Time was running out. The competition was about to start. The family was torn. Then, Olive slowly approached and hugged her brother with her small body. This was the comfort method he had taught her at the hospital. The brother gradually calmed down. He apologized to the whole family, ashamed. And so, the family set off once more. They finally arrived at the competition venue, exhausted. The uncle, ignoring the car's falling apart door, rushed to the registration desk, but they were 4 minutes late, and the person in charge refused to make an exception, even though they had traveled over 1,300 kilometers. Then, no one expected what happened next. The father, who had spent his whole life as a lecturer, got down on his knees. He was willing to set aside his pride for his